Hot Toys has just simultaneously upset a ton of collectors out there while also giving us a potential figure of the year right here. Hot Toys has given us a new Anakin from episode 3, and this looks incredible. However, yeah, there's some people that are upset out there. You remember the ARTISAN Anakin? We had the one from near the beginning of the movie when he had Count Dooku's lightsaber, that ARTISAN. And then event exclusive, I believe in Japan it was, they had the dark side Anakin from Ahsoka, which had the Sis eyes, also ARTISAN, of course. And those look great. Aftermarket, they had some pretty hefty price tags. I know some people out there paid like $1,200 or something for the dark side Anakin. And some people out there might have did that because they really wanted the ARTISAN hair, get their definitive Anakin. And some people out there might have done that because they didn't know when we were going to get another Anakin with sculpted hair or anything. And those people now, I know you're probably a bit upset if you wanted the sculpted because yes, for I believe it's going to be $310, we're getting this Anakin. And I believe $310 is a very good price considering for some reason they decided to make that brown suit Wolverine $340. That's a whole different topic, but that is kind of insane. But for this Anakin with everything you get, yeah, this is going to be great. And before we look at the next slide, if you paid those outrageous aftermarket prices for the ARTISAN Anakin, like $1,200 or something, yeah, promise me you're not going to fall to your knees, crying, screaming, everything when you see the next slide, because yeah, they're not only giving us the sculpted Anakin here, they're giving us an ARTISAN Darth Vader, which it's called Darth Vader, most likely because it's going to be the dark side Anakin. We had the light side Anakin before, that's ARTISAN. Now it seems like this is going to be the dark side version, most likely with the yellow eyes. However, maybe they'll basically make the same figure now, which we'll look at. If it comes with everything this figure comes with, just with ARTISAN hair, then oh, this is going to be sought after. Man, it's going to be a tough wait list, but I really need to get this ARTISAN. I'm already going to try for it anyway. We haven't seen any pictures or anything yet, but if it's going to be this figure, but with the ARTISAN hair, then definitely I'm going to track that down. If it's just the yellow eyes or something, then maybe I got to get sculpted and ARTISAN. So for that, we'll have to see. But yeah, I feel bad for the people out there that spent all that money on the ARTISAN. If you got it at retail, congratulations, because that price wise, that's pretty good considering the aftermarket. But if you didn't, then now maybe you're a little upset. So yeah, I'm kind of glad I didn't actually pursue any on the aftermarket. I thought about it, but yeah, especially now I'm happy because I really want every era for Anakin. And although maybe in the future they'll give it to us, we haven't gotten the kid version of Anakin from episode 1. I do have episode 2 on order. Then now I'll be able to get episode 3, either ARTISAN or just sculpted. I'm okay with both, but yeah, I'm definitely trying for ARTISAN. Then of course I have a Clone Wars version of him already, which I did pull him out for this video. This is my current one, but I am getting the Ahsoka one to upgrade him with and then probably sell him off or something like that. But now with this Anakin, I'll have episode 2, episode 3, and then Clone Wars, and of course, I'm getting the episode 3 Darth Vader with Anakin's head sculpt, and the Battle Damage Darth Vader, which also has Anakin's head sculpt. So I'm getting basically every era of Anakin. It'd be so fun to line them up and just, yeah, he's such a great character that I need every version of Anakin basically. But this one, even though I'm planning on trading him out soon, getting the Ahsoka version, I'm going to put him right here for this video. Actually, it's kind of funny. He's reaching for the screen right now. He's pretty upset as well that they're making another ARTISAN after having 2 ARTISAN Anakins this year. And by this year, of course, I mean release this year, because some people are still getting their ARTISAN Anakin just now shipping out. And then now they see a new ARTISAN. So yeah, luckily I don't have to worry about that. But if that happened to you, you're getting a new ARTISAN when you already bought the other one, or you paid aftermarket prices, or you still have it on order or something, let me know down in the comments, because I'm curious what you think about all this Anakin news going on. But of course, now let's look at all these pictures, because this is potentially figure of the year for me, because I have been waiting for this version of Anakin, and everything they give you, oh, it's so good. The reason I'm really hoping that ARTISAN is basically this version with ARTISAN hair is because the accessories and everything this guy comes with is so good. So you saw in that first picture how he actually had the regular eyes. This one, he has the Sith eyes. And yeah, that looks great. So basically the reason for that is you get swap out eyes, and that Hot Toys, thank you. That is so good. And man, for only $310, I say only because I'm a bit upset about the brown suit Wolverine being $340. This is fantastic. This is a great value. Just, yeah, look at that. You not only get that amazing figure, but you get this display base. The display base, I will admit, it's a little annoying because it is very tall, kind of like the Indiana Jones. I'm not going to be able to use this in my current displays. I don't want to set my figure on top of my displays to have them on top of this. So for now, until I get Maji cases or something taller in the future, I probably won't be able to use this. Unfortunately, I'll just have to see whenever it comes in, because yes, of course, I'm buying this, even if I don't get the artisan version. So even though this base is tall, I'm actually not too upset about it, because yes, Hot Toys, you'll see in the final product thing, but they're actually giving us the basic display base as well. Thank you, because man, whew, they need to be doing that if they're going to give us tall bases, even if we get a deluxe. This figure isn't labeled as deluxe or anything, I don't believe, because there's only one version of him. And they got taken off Sideshow. Some people are able to place their order. That's how we know it's 310. And yeah, basically everything it comes with. But Hot Toys just proved that even for standard collector's edition version of figures, that they can give us both bases. So start doing that from now on. I don't know why you wouldn't do that from the beginning. But man, this figure looks so good. It's a little bit inaccurate because you get two blades. You get blue and red. And I don't think, no, he never had red with this lightsaber except for the Ahsoka version. So maybe they threw that in there because the Ahsoka version, because why not? I mean, we'll take it. Then here he's using the blue blade. So here on the left, this is kind of accurate. I mean, yeah, he's not really on the actual robot thingy, the whatever the heck it's called. He's not on that right now. He's actually just, well, we'll pretend he's going to take out the whole Trade Federation right now. So yes, he's got the Sith eyes, got the blue lightsaber. He doesn't have his hood and stuff though. This figure actually does not come with the Jedi robes, which, I mean, for me, it's fine. The tunic and stuff is good. You can upgrade it if you want, because it is pleather. I hate that they're giving us pleather for this. Maybe the artisan, they'll change it. I'm kind of hoping, but at the same time, that kind of sucks for people who get this one, because why? There is a third-party company out there, Topo, I believe, is giving us a full leather outfit for him that comes with robes and stuff. So if you do want to upgrade him, you could buy that set. I personally don't think I'm really going to worry about it too much, though. Yeah, we'll just have to see, because right now there's actually a little bit of weathering on the tunic that I saw looking at the pictures. So the Topo currently doesn't have that, but if they make a new version for this figure with the weathering, then potentially we'll just have to see. But this just looks great. Here on the right, this is the most accurate. The regular eyes, you know, getting ready to beat the heck out of Obi-Wan. Just kidding there, because we all know what happens to him. Obi-Wan, legs gone, arms gone, burnt everything. So yeah, looks pretty good. And man, I don't even know what to say. I am just so excited for this figure right now. Then here are some nice images just in front of like a light box or something like that. Him on the left with the swooshing blade. Swooshing blade looks good. You can tell this isn't Photoshop, or at least it doesn't seem like it, because the light actually starts at the bottom, gets worse going up, and that's how Hot Toys lightsabers are. The one on the right, of course, maybe it's Photoshop because the whole thing looks like it's lit up. And we all know Hot Toys, their lightsabers usually aren't that good, but we'll have to see for this figure. And unless they took it out, maybe I got to correct myself here, because yeah, I don't even see a wire. So who knows at this point? It's probably all Photoshop to make it look better. Then here, I had to do a little comparison. You can see on the left, I pulled this picture because it's kind of like a windswept look for his hair. I mean, his hair is very poofy from this photo. And here it looks pretty good. They definitely gave this one more like a windswept hair push back type of look rather than like standard Anakin hair, I guess. And you can probably tell because this picture looks different. There's actually swap out hair pieces. So I don't know how it's going to work yet, but we'll take a look at that, of course. Looking at the faces, though, he does look a little bit older on this figure, because I think it looks like they just took the Ahsoka mold, the Darth Vader exclusive artisan one, and just put on here. And obviously he was older in that role on Ahsoka. So yeah. Oh, Anakin's fallen. He doesn't look too accurate in my opinion, because he looks a bit older, but maybe they'll fix that. Who knows? But to me, though, the face just seems a little bit older and weathered. So that's one call out, one downside so far, but you know, people are still going to buy it. I kind of hope they update it if enough people complain, but at the same time, I'm just so happy right now we're getting this. The scar is accurate. Like, look at that. That looks good. The eyes, you know, the right color. And the jawline looks pretty accurate as well. It's like not crooked, but the slight, see how it goes slightly up here, and he has that too here. Maybe it's just a head tilt, but yeah, these look great. The hair maybe is a little bit off. It's sculpted compared to this, but I do see his hair looking like that most of the time in the movie anyway. Just here, it's extra windswept and artisan on the left, you know, real hair, so artisan. But I don't even know what to say, honestly. I'm just excited. This looks so good. You can definitely tell here, you see all the weathering. You see like the little bit of brown along the outfit, along the edges of the actual like Unfortunately, pleather, what are those called? His leather strap thingies? I know, is it just called tunic? Is it part of his tunic? I know his tunic's this part, and then it's got the leather part going over it. I don't know. We're just gonna move on. On the next slide though, you're in for a treat because ooh, we are eating good with Hot Toys now. Look at this. So I believe it was the Black Series or something gave us a Anakin and Obi-Wan dual pack, like the Mustafar? Well, it's called Mustafar. It was that fight, and it came with both robots, the lava, everything, and it looked amazing. And now Hot Toys is kind of doing the same thing. It's not a dual pack or anything, of course, but man, it looks like we're getting a 2.0 of episode 3 Obi-Wan, and I could not be happier. You can see this is a new figure because look how weathered his tunic is, and hopefully the head sculpt's better. Hopefully they don't reuse one of the old ones, but yeah, we'll just have to see whenever they announce him, because yes, he is coming 100%. And of course, he's coming home as well. Obi-Wan is another character I love, him and Anakin, so I have to have like every version of him from every era. So I'll give you some more insight when we see the better picture of these two, but man, oh, I am so excited, especially because my favorite Star Wars movies, episode 3, Anakin's awesome. I'm from the prequel era, so the prequels are my favorite. That and Clone Wars, of course, because I grew up watching the prequels and Clone Wars, and yeah, basically most figures from the prequels I need, most of them from Clone Wars I need, but to not spend all like my money, not spend every penny I make, sometimes I got to be a little bit selective, but these are two that you know are coming home. So here's the head sculpt. It looks very angry, and yes, you can see interchangeable eyeballs. That's so good. I know these are pretty easy to change out. You just push on them, they pop out, because I've done it before on accidentally pop my eyeballs out, but they're easy to take out, put in. The only thing I worry about though is, I guess, longevity is what I'm worried about, because I know on my Obi-Wan, actually the Clone Wars Obi-Wan, his eyes are a little loose, so sometimes when I put the head sculpt back on, or he even gets bumped, the eyes move off in a weird direction, so I worry about like wearing down the sockets or anything over time with these figures. So that's one thing to think about. Basically, if you plan on swapping the eyeballs a lot, maybe the sockets will wear down and they might be a little looser in there. Hopefully not. We'll just have to see though. It'll be cool if Hot Toys ever kind of changes out how the eyes work, so they're not just like friction pegs basically, because I'm sure a lot of you have seen rolling eyeballs by now. It's like a little peg you can adjust and then the eyeballs on the end. Other companies have been trying some different things. I know J&D does magnetic eyes and stuff, so it'll be cool to see some innovation in the future. But for now, we're just going to assume these are the little peg eyeballs. Then what's also noted here is the swap out hair fringe. So my assumption, if you look very closely, you see this line, if you follow my little laser pointer here. Yeah, you can probably see that. It looks like this area is what potentially swaps out. Kind of like the John Wick. The John Wick I have, you can swap out the front to give it a more kind of messy look or a clean look. So that's what I'm assuming this is going to be. Yeah, it's not too clear, but it does look really good, because I really can't tell if this is like a line that breaks away there. They put some little hairs on the actual sculpt, and then it blends in really well. So I'm really curious how this is going to work. Maybe there's another line there. Yeah, it looks good here. But of course, once we get it in hand, we'll have to see. It's probably magnetic or something like that. But basically, you have this more messy look for, I guess, they recommend it with those eyes, and then the clean look, I guess. So that's just how they photographed it. But yeah, it's cool. We get it. For me, not really a make or break for this figure, because Artisan probably won't have that. So yeah, we'll just have to see. Then here, it just notes separate rolling eyeballs. And this photo on the right looks a bit funny. Definitely not the eyeball position for me, but you know, on the left, it looks amazing though. Then here is the diorama figure base with detachable Mustafar panning droid. That's what it's called, panning droid and lava effects. This lava, oh, that looks good. It doesn't light up or anything. I haven't seen anything about light up, so don't expect that. I believe the original version lit up, but this one doesn't. Maybe that's a big downside for you, but for me, I don't use light up effects at this moment in time, so it's whatever. I'm not gonna not pre-order this figure because of that. But the lava looks amazing, transparent, and the droid looks great. It says you can detach it, which of course you can, but maybe there's some people out there that are gonna kind of make it hover or like hang it up with wires, so it looks like it's actually floating. That'd be cool. But for me, this looks good. You can see, of course, you can put a little crotch grabber on the droid. They kind of hide it here, but yeah, there's going to be a hole there if you don't use it. Like I mentioned, I won't really have the height for this, I don't think, unless I make some changes in my displays. Maybe I could put it behind him or something and use the regular base, but yeah, we'll just have to see. Then here is the money shot. Obi-Wan, and Anakin facing off on top of their different platforms. So we 100%, I'm just going to say it 100% now, are getting an Obi-Wan from episode 3. All not really battle damage, just kind of dirty from the Mustafar fight. So this is like a Mustafar fight version of Anakin and Obi-Wan. Oh, it looks so good. He's going to come with some base. I don't know if you can attach them, but obviously, going back real quick, you can probably put them right up against each other. Actually, see how this looks a little flat? My prediction now is that you can put them right up next to each other. That would be peak. So that is going to be amazing. So excited for that. Obi-Wan, I said I was going to tell you, so I don't believe they've made an episode 1 Obi-Wan, but whenever they do, I need to get that because Anakin Obi-Wan, I love them. I need every version. I have the Clone Wars Obi-Wan already. You can see him back behind me, like over there. Yeah, I have him. Then, of course, I had to get the episode 2 Artisan Mullet Space Jesus Obi-Wan on pre-order, so excited for that one to come in. But I don't have an episode 3 Obi-Wan yet, so for me, considering this is especially my favorite Star Wars movie, them giving us a 2.0 all battle damage, and this is the peak version of Obi-Wan now, I am just so excited. I don't have a Ben Kenobi Old Man Obi-Wan yet, but whenever they make a new one, I'll probably pick it up as well, because I just need every Obi-Wan. I do also have the Obi-Wan show version on order. That one, you know, is not the best version of Obi-Wan. The show wasn't as amazing as I was hoping, but still, it's a great Obi-Wan representation, so I have to get that one as well. So Anakin and Obi-Wan for me, I want as many versions of them as possible. And this, considering it's like the Mustafar fight one now, and they have the bases that most likely interlock or at least go together. Oh, this is going to be so good, especially one day when I get Modu cases and I can put them up on the displays like this. Man, I'm excited. And here is the overall shot. A little low resolution because I had to pull it from Instagram. This wasn't officially in any photos I could find, but man, this is such a good figure. So like I was saying, let's knock this out. You get this base, pretty tall. Can't really display it in my collection unless I put it in the background. But yeah, you get both. Look at this. You actually get that base as well. This base though, I can't really tell what it is. Looks like it might be sandy, which for me doesn't really make sense if that's sand on top. Would be cool if they gave us like a Mustafar kind of dark charcoaly, or even the platform or something cool from the Mustafar actual facility. But sure, I guess it's nice that they include both bases, and yes, they have to start doing that in my opinion. Then like we saw, separate rolling eyeballs, interchangeable eyeballs and hair, then 2 lightsabers, which just go in the same lightsaber. Not really accurate for the red one, but it's fine. Then a bunch of hands, and he gets a belt. I am so excited for this figure. I feel bad for those of you who out there have like purchased, especially aftermarket, the Artisans, and now you see this and you're upset. Some of you might be okay though. You might say, I have these ones and I am good. I'm going to save the money and not get this Anakin. But for me, this is a peak version of Anakin. You get basically everything from the Mustafar fight and everything you need. Getting both sets of eyeballs alone makes this probably the definitive version of Anakin, because everyone remembers the episode 3 version and everyone remembers him having those eyes, the Sith eyes, and then of course the regular eyes. So, but as you know now, we're getting an Artisan version, so we'll just have to see. This will be interesting if it ends up being figure of the year next year, because obviously this isn't coming out this year. And figure of the year, yeah, it's got to be a figure that actually releases that year. So we'll have to see when this one releases. I'm not really sure about release date yet. Maybe you can let me know in the comments if you're able to see this on Sideshow before they took it down. But I am very excited. I'm so excited to see what they do for Darth Vader Mustafar Artisan Edition. Maybe it's Darth Vader, it's just him burnt. Who knows? But yeah, this is great. I'm excited. You're probably excited. We're all pretty excited. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Let's have a little discussion about this, because I want to hear from those of you who already own some Anakins, especially Artisan ones, how you're feeling about this. Then if you enjoyed this video, definitely hit like. If you want to watch more of my stuff, definitely check out some more videos on the channel. Definitely hit subscribe. We do tons of fun stuff over here, and I would love for you to come join us on our collecting journey. So I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day, and until next time, stay 6 scale.